Right then guys, like I normally do with movies that I am personally looking forward to, and I know that you guys are as well, I give you folks the review roundup based on the early test screenings and what the particular outlets have to say on that movie. This time, it's going to be about the Meg. Now this is a film which I personally am really looking forward to. I will be watching it tomorrow night, and my review will be out shortly afterwards. But the reviews coming in from general outlets is very mixed, so I'll break it down and we can kind of discuss it together. Variety, first and foremost, state that The Meg lacks the imagination to be shameless, directed by the veteran plodder Jon Turteltaub, who is responsible for National Treasure, Phenomenon. It goes right back to the template of vastly scaled but chintzy 70s disaster movies. A busy ensemble of instantly scannable and forgettable characters working, in this case, at an underwater research facility known as Manor 1, enmeshed in cardboard dramas we could scarcely care less about. The Hollywood Reporter stated that it is blandly internationalized, generically derivative, drained of any personality, and edited as if by computer and bleached of the slightest hint of emotion other than a holiday card-like sympathy for children and allegedly cute animals. The Meg is a 100% inorganic meal, something made from pre-tasted and then regurgitated ingredients. It's true that some people like institutional food, but those allergic to cardboard must steer clear. An incredibly scathing review from the Hollywood Reporter. Entertainment.ie stated, never anything more or less than what you'd expect. The Meg doesn't bite off any more than it can chew and knows to swim in familiar waters than venture out into uncharted territory. It's safe, it's dependable, it's enjoyable. Screen Crush. Like director Jon Turteltaub's underrated National Treasure movies, The Meg has an innate understanding of its own absurdity and is at its best when it embraces and amplifies that impulse. It includes the line, "It's a great day to go fishing." It has a waterbound chase between a tiny dog and a giant shark, and it has a scene where a little shark swims out of the mouth of a bigger shark, and God bless it, it has an entire sequence where Jason Statham and the Meg get into an underwater dogfight. Screen Rant. As unabashedly ridiculous as the movie is, one imagines that anyone who's been sold on the Meg since they first learned what it's about, namely a throwdown between the star of the Transporter trilogy and a 75-foot plus long ancient shark, should walk away with a big grin on their face after seeing it. Empire. It may not shock you to hear this, but The Meg, a movie that apparently exists just so people can make jokes about Jason Statham punching a giant shark, is a bad film. Shark Week. Entertainment Weekly. I'll be honest, The Meg isn't nearly as good or as white-knuckle gory as the movie I had imagined in my head. The CGI is mediocre at best, and a romantic subplot with a single mom scientist is sentimental hooey. But it is ridiculous, cheesy, popcorn fun, and Statham, God bless him, knows exactly what kind of guilty pleasure he signed on for. The Wrap stated that audience in the mood to be scared will certainly send their popcorn flying during a few tense moments of The Meg, but they'll also wish the movie had bothered to find an equivalent to Robert Shaw's USS Indianapolis speech in Jaws when the human characters are reduced to chum. It's hard to care about them getting eaten. AV Club. Turteltaub's direction never suggests that it's motivated by anything except commercial and contractual considerations. The Meg is lackadaisically paced, dull to look at, and has trouble keeping track of space and plot. Collider. There are some glorious highs in The Meg, and yet you always feel like it could go a little further, be more bonkers, shave off some of the runtime, and go a little grislier with the chomping. So there you have it. That is what the main outlets are saying. They're reporting on The Meg. To me, some of them are incredibly scathing. It's still a movie I'm looking forward to. What gave me hope in this is that a lot of the people that are poo-pooing the film seem to be expecting a horror. They seem to be expecting blood and gore and really, really serious tones. Whereas one of them stated that when you had learned what the Meg was about and you were looking forward to it, at that point, you're probably going to really enjoy it because it's about Jason Statham beating up a giant shark. In and unto itself, that statement should speak for itself. It's not a serious film. It looks to be cheesy. My only slight concerns when I listen to these reports is that, unfortunately, it seems that it just didn't quite embrace that silliness where it should have done. The CGI being as bad as it is, or as bad as these outlets have stated, doesn't really concern me too much, mainly because I wasn't expecting it to have amazing CGI. When you look at the budget of this thing, yes, it's had a big budget, but then it's on location, it has a lot of technical issues which would cost a lot of money, so for the CGI to not be absolutely perfect, I don't mind too much. This may fall under a Mr. Hate reviews, but we shall see. I'm still looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's just going to be dumb fun. I don't want to go to watch this movie to have a really serious time. I just want to go and watch it and have a bit of dumb fun on a Friday evening. But guys, that is the review roundup. What do you think about these? Does it give you a little bit more hope? Does it put you off the film at all? And of course, like I say with all of these things, take it with a pinch of salt, because at the end of the day, these are just what the outlets are saying, and unfortunately, sometimes they are biased, sometimes they're not. But if you want to stay tuned for my review, it will either be coming tomorrow, Saturday, or Sunday. So guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, stay up to date on all the world of pop culture and movie news. And of course, my review of Jason Statham's The Meg. And if you haven't already, hit that like button and give it a share, that really helps me out. Guys, I've been Mr. H, and I'll catch you in the next video.